807, right here on the Talk of Chicago, 1690 AM, WVON. You're listening to Real Talk, Real People. I'm your host, Chat Daddy. It's a wonderful Wednesday night. So glad that you guys are tuned in. No matter where you are in the world, we're so happy that you're here with us tonight. You know, we have a rule. Our rule is that you please have some type of beverage. We don't care what it is. We are not the beverage police. We're not checking your cup, your glass, any of that, your jug. You might be drinking hooch. Who knows? If you're drinking hooch, we ask that you drink in moderation. If you're at work, continue to do enough work that you're able to keep your job and keep listening to Real Talk, Real People. I'm like Lizzo. It ain't my fault that I'm out here getting loose. Hey, you gotta blame it on my juice. Oh, I love this song. Absolutely. So make sure you guys tune in to the Thursday night edition of Real Talk, Real People. My brother, the one and only Mr. Chris Bass, will join us tomorrow night as our very special guest co-host. And you know, whenever Bass hangs out, it's a hot mess on the show, but we love it. Tomorrow night, we're going to talk about, in honor of August being All Things Made in Chicago. Right. Tomorrow night, we're going to have a wonderful conversation about phrases and slang that you only hear in Chicago.
Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah, loose squares.
Yeah.
People don't say loose squares everywhere, right? It's a lot of different things. So we're going to talk about that tomorrow night. Yeah, y'all, we the only people I know that talk about they want a Jewtown Polish. That's so offensive. It's so offensive, but no, you can't say it now, but they still say it. They're right, they still say it. They do. So tomorrow night, we're going to talk about slang and terminology that is only heard in Chicago. You understand me?
That's what's up.
That's right. That's why it's made in Chicago. So make sure we have a lot of other guests going to join us tomorrow night, but we're going to have a lot of fun with that slang and terminology that's only associated with Chicago. Now I won't be a Polish.
I know.
Now I won't be a Maxwell. I almost said the other
word.
Right, but we've got to be politically correct in this day and age. Maxwell Street Polish.
Please.
Yes, please. So make sure you guys tune into the Thursday night edition of Real Talk, Real People, right here on the Talk of Chicago, 1690 AM WVON. So our guest is continuing over with us just a little bit because I want to talk to him a little bit more about this book he's written. His name is Pierre Andre Evans. He's the author of the book Inside the Minds of Celebrities. And how many celebrities did you interview for this first book?
It's a total of 22, but
22.
10 are what we covered today.
Chicago.
They're all in Chicago.
Right, and then you actually interviewed yourself. So what was one of the questions that most stood out to you?
That stood out for me about myself was, if I believe in an afterlife, please describe what it is. And my answer was, I'm not sure if there is an afterlife. If there is, I think that it's a place with God. It is a place that all spirits call home. It's a place of infinite love, joy, happiness, and harmony. But just in case there is no afterlife, I'm gonna have a ball in this life, party on.
Right.
So that's what I said.
Nice. Very nice. Do you believe there's an afterlife though?
In actuality, I do believe our spirits go somewhere. I don't know if we all go to the same place and it's like green pastures and we all playing volleyball and barbecuing and stuff like that. But I think our souls probably go back to a place of just like an energy source, and they sit there and they mingle and do what they do until they're assigned to their next body, like a holding room.
Really?
A holding room.
Yeah, I oftentimes feel as if I've been here before.
Yeah.
Like Teddy Marie said it best in her song Deja Vu. That I oftentimes feel like I've been here before, and that this time around, once I complete this rotation, I'm good.
You're good. You
I'm
think
good.
so?
But, absolutely. Okay. I really do believe in my heart of hearts that this is my second rotation around this earth, and that between the first rotation and this rotation, I don't ever need to come back anymore.
I understand that.
I'm good.
I think my spirit has been here before as well. I think my spirit has been in a more future than where it is now, because this life seems kind of slow for me. You know what I mean?
Yes, I agree. I agree.
I'm supposed to be in the future,
right?
But I'm here.
Do you know what you came, what you were the first time you came here?
I don't know, but I believe it had something to do with teaching.
Okay. I'm interesting. And do you know what time period you were in when you first?
No, I don't. I don't know that. I don't know that at this time. No.
Okay. No. What's your plans? Are you going to do another book?
Yes. The Inside the Minds of is a series. The first one is this one, Inside the Minds of Entertainers. But I plan to cover very controversial topics. Maybe inside the minds of crackheads, inside the minds of transsexuals, inside the minds of garbage men, inside the minds of house heads, things of that sort. So I want to cover all different types of areas, but this is the first one.
I really do think something like this is really insightful. It takes certain type of people to be able to sit down and read something like this.
Excellent.
But a lot of times people really do want to know the other side of somebody.
Exactly.
And how, personal can they get with somebody. So truly it was an honor and a pleasure to be a part of the book. Thank you so very much.
Thank you so much, man.
Oh, no,
I
my
really
pleasure.
appreciate it.
Anytime.
There's several places that you can find me on social media. You can find me on Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, or Twitter under Pierre Andre Evans. Also, Facebook has a book page under Inside the Minds of Entertainers. You can buy the book at Amazon.com, or you can go to the website Inside the Minds of, that's MINDS, InsideTheMindsOf.com, and you can purchase the book from the website or from Amazon.com.
Okay, very
I'm
good.
truly grateful. All right.
Yeah, well, you did a great job.
It's a party in here.
Thank you. You did a great job.
Thank
Really,
you,
you
sir.
did. And I highly recommend that people do read this. It really is a great read. You do get to learn a lot about some of your celebrities and what they really do think on a spiritual and politically social level.
Yes, exactly.
And I just think it makes for a great read. So thank you again.
so much. You're welcome, and thank you for having me.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, big round of applause for our good friend, Mr. Pierre Andre
Thanks, you all.
Evans, inside the mind of an entertainer.
Yes.
I do have some good news I want to report. Last weekend, well, this past Monday, we were talking about the fact that the young people were jumping the fence at Lollapalooza, and the police seem to have only caught the young man with the prosthetic leg.
Right, of all people.
Well, there's an update. The young man is a West suburban teenager, and actually his luck turned around. As you guys all know, he tried to jump the fence with the other young people, and our wonderful police only caught him with the prosthetic leg.
Oh, wow.
Well, his name is Mikilo Woodford. He's 18 years old, and he's from Schaumburg. And as you guys all know, the video went viral of him jumping the fence. Well, good news, his parents, did not know that he was doing what he did. They found out from the news that he did what he did.
Okay.
So his mom ended up buying him a ticket so that he would be able to go to Lollapalooza. But rapper Rich the Kid reached out to him and offered him backstage access to the festival. And that's what I was hoping would happen. I said, well, I was hoping the police would let him in. I was hoping, somebody would let this young man have a heart.
That's it.
And so, congratulations. He did get to go backstage. Rich the Kid, we really do appreciate you for noticing the story and noticing that the young man, just be nice to him. He had a lot of courage and heart to be able to jump that fence.
That's right. I'm saying with the prosthetic leg.
A lot of courage and a lot of heart. And the police only called him.
Right, only one.
Only one.
Okay.
So he did end up getting blessed, and we really are happy about that. So thank you so much to Rich the Kid. We really do appreciate you for hooking up that young man. All right, so listen, we come back from break. We're going to meet our last guest this evening. As you guys all know, yesterday was National Grief Awareness Day. And with all of these mass shootings and tragedies that we have here in Chicago, we've really got to start thinking about people, the ones who are left behind that have to deal with these tragedies on a day-to-day basis. We're going to meet a gentleman who lost his daughter at the age of 41. Very tragic. And so he's on a campaign now to talk about black men and dealing with tragedy. You're listening to Real Talk, Real People. We'll be back in just a moment.
He's charming. He's funny. He knows everybody. He is our chat.
Thanks a lot. No problem. Absolutely.
Out of here.
Huh?
I said I'm out of here.
Yeah.
And on my
The
way to
following
work.
message is brought to you by Goodwill and the Advertiser.
The adherent right to work is one of the elements of